Welcome to Homework Lib.
Hello students. The rate at which a new dominant mutation spreads through a population that will depend on various factors including the size of population, strength of selection, and the rate of mutation. However, a rough estimate can be obtained using the formula which is known as rule of 70. So, which states that the number of generations it takes for a new trait to each frequency of 50% in a population is approximately 70 divided by selection coefficient or S. So in this case, if a new mutation confers a 10-fold increase in the number of surviving offspring, the selection coefficient or S would be 0.9. This is 0.9 because the new trait is, or the fitness of the new trait, that would be equal to 1 plus 0.9, which is equal to 1.9 times of that the wild type trait. So therefore it would take approximately 78 generations for the new trait to reach the frequency of 50% in the population, that is 70 by 0.9. It is important to note that this is just an estimate and the actual number of generations required for a new trait to spread through the population can vary widely depending on these various factors. So regarding the assessment of a phenotype determined by two genes, a common approach is to use a Punnett square, which is a diagram that predicts the genotypes of offspring based on the genotypes of their parents. So in a phenotype determined by two genes, each parent contribute one allele for each gene, resulting in 4 possible combinations of alleles in the offspring. So consider a hypothetical trait determined by two genes, that is gene A and gene B, with two possible alleles at each gene, that is for A, capital A and small a, for B, capital B and small b. So if an individual with the genotype capital A, small a, capital B, small b meet another individual with the same genotype, the Punnett square predicts the following possible genotypes and phenotypes of their offspring. First of all, the gametes formed by each parent will be same, that are capital A, capital B, capital A, small a, capital B, and small a, small b. So this is the Punnett square here. Here the dominant allele, that is capital A and capital B, both contribute to the phenotype, and an individual must have at least one copy of each allele to express the trait. So there only one individual who exhibit the trait are those with the genotypes, that will be capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B, capital A, capital A, capital B, small b, capital A, small a, capital B, and capital A, small a, capital B, small b. So the frequency of each genotype in the population that can be calculated from the Punnett square and used to predict the frequency of the trait in each population. I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you.